Okay. Uh, about this point, impact was said. Okay. Let us make a summary about what have been started. Our topic was establishment of colonialism. This was topic for Form 3. Yes, first topic. And it was we started to look about a subtopic, what you call scramble for and the partition of Africa. It was says that what is scramble? Scramble. What is scramble? We mean that a silly struggle for acquisition of colonies by the European, and this started during during the second half of 19th century. Okay. Also look about what is partitioning. Partition means that divide. To divide, it means that European, there was to divide their colonies. Also we look about the factors or causes for scramble for Africa. The first one was the industrial revolution, or you can say effects of industrial revolution. The second one is balance of power, or you can say shift in balance of political power. Also, we look about nationalism in Europe. Another, the issue of national prestige. And the last one is evangelical and humanitarian reasons. Also, we look about the strategic areas. The most interested area for European. You look about the example, Congo Basin, Nigeria Basin, Delta, and the other part of West Africa, Egypt, East Africa. And we end up about this impact of scramble for Africa. We look about the impact one, economic and the political dependence. Another one is bloat elements of Western culture. Another one is hardship to most Africans. Another one, it brought non-Western people into the world of economy. Another one is led to creation of boundaries. Another one is provision of infrastructure and the social services. Okay, students. This topic are not only for the Form 3 only, but it's also good for A level. Also, it's good for A level, for History 1. So it's better to understand it, better to learn it, to know more about this. You get more materials. Okay. So I want to give you a question. This it be good for you. A question, you can do it. Okay. About what will be learned on this subtopic. Okay. And we will proceed another subtopic more and more. You should know it. Okay. Good. First question is outline the effects of scramble for and the partition of Africa among the European power. Okay. Outline the effects of the scramble for and the partition of Africa among the European power. The second one is why did imperialist power partition the African continent among themselves during the last quarter of the 19th century? I repeat, why did imperialist power partition the African continent among themselves during the last quarter of the 19th century? Another question is, by tracing the motive force behind the scramble for Africa. By tracing the motive force behind the scramble for Africa, show areas which experienced the intensive scramble power involved. I repeat, by tracing the motive force behind the scramble for Africa, show areas which experienced the intensive scramble power involved. Okay, good. Another question is why did the scramble for partition? Why did the scramble for partition occurred in Africa and Europe? Discuss. Why did the scramble for partition? Why did the scramble partition occurred in Africa and Europe? Discuss. Another question is evaluate the reasons first scramble. Evaluate the reasons first scramble. Okay, good. The last one question is discuss the partition in Africa. Discuss the partition in Africa. Okay, good. So this is a question which be given to you. You should do it as your homework. Okay, good. Thank you for listening. And we should proceed for another subtopic about partitioning of Africa. Partition of Africa. For this subtopic, just we call Berlin Conference. Okay. So the coming period, we are going to learn about Berlin Conference. Say Berlin Conference. Okay, good. Berlin Conference. So, thank you. We'll proceed another subtopic for the coming period. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay.